Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a full face using Amazon makeup. Some of this stuff is like dupes for high end. Some of it is just random stuff that I found on Amazon. It took forever to get all this in, but I finally got it. We have a full face and I'm super excited to test all this out and let you guys know what I think. So we're just going to go ahead and jump into it. If you like this video, definitely let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And yeah, if you want to see me test out all this random Amazon makeup, then let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I do have an eyeshadow primer. This is the Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer, and I think it's by Elizabeth Mott. Oh, it's cute. Okay, so it looks like this. Kind of looks like the NYX glitter primer, that kind of packaging. It does have that light pink kind of tint. I'll show you the two eyeshadow palettes that I got. So we have this one. This is the Beauty Glaze Textured Shadows palette, and it's the Rose Gold edition. I got it because it looked really similar to this Huda Beauty palette. So you open it up, you still don't have a mirror, but the shadows are super similar. They definitely don't look as pretty, but they are, damn. They're like identical. You can tell the black is going to be way better in the Huda Beauty palette. This one's the dupe. This one is the Huda Beauty palette. So you can see they are pretty much identical. And it's a few shades that you can tell will probably be a little bit different. And their textured shadows in the dupe doesn't look as glittery and metallic as the Rose Gold one. But let's just test Burgundy and Maneater. Oh yeah, Maneater definitely is more of a deep burgundy shade. This one is kind of like, okay. This one's Huda, this one's from the palette. It's a really big difference. I bought this Kylie palette forever ago. It's the burgundy palette because I really love the colors in this. I actually need to get back into it for fall. I bought this, loved it. I think the shadows are great. I saw this one online and I was like, those look pretty. Here's what it looks like. Obviously, the Kylie palette looks more fall. This one looks like more summer because you have more of that like red orange in the middle. The dupe one on top is definitely more summery. I mean, when you sit here and you actually look at the shades, they're different. They're more orangey red. They're not so like fall and burgundy and like cranberry. We'll just swatch and see. So this one's from the dupe palette. This one's from Kylie's palette. Way different. Kylie's palette, dupe palette. Still really pretty, but very different. Let's just do the middle shade because this is one that is so different. It just blows my mind. So this one's the dupe palette. This one's the Kylie palette. I don't even think I should call it a dupe palette anymore because they are completely different tones. I'm going to go in with Crystal right here, and we're going to set our lid with this shade. The next shade we are going to take is this one in the shade Bronze, and we're going to throw this into our crease as our transition shade. Looks pretty pigmented. You definitely need to build it up, but it's a pretty transition shade. Now I'm going to go in with 350, which is this one right here. Take a crease brush. I'm just going to take the MAC 217 and go into my crease with this. The one thing I really loved about the Rose Gold palette was the matte shades, so this one has some shades to live up to. Now, those kind of just like blended to nothing. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the shade, what do I want to use? I want to use, let's just go in with Burgundy right here. Actually, no, we'll go in with Brick Red. Going in with Brick Red, which is right here. Just gonna put this in the outer V, into the crease. Okay, just blend those edges with no product on there. See, they just blend to nothing. Like, it's not even remotely close to Huda's palette. Product is not that great because you put it on there and you go to blend out the edges and it just goes away. So let's try a more dense brush with Brick Red and let's see if we can make this better, because we're kind of losing all the shades right here. I mean, you gotta blend out the edges, and a good shadow stays put when you blend them out. I mean, even that color is just not impressive. This is the color here. That's it on my eyes. I'm gonna go in here it out a little bit in the crease. Alright. I don't like it. Oh, they're all blending away. I don't understand that. I was kind of hoping for like a good color payoff with this, but let's try this black. Now I'm just wanting to see if this will dust away. First off, that's like the sorriest black ever. I'm going to see what happens when I blend it out, like I do every other eyeshadow. So there's the black blended out. It's not bad, but it's definitely not my favorite. It just looks like a cheap eyeshadow in my opinion. It's just not, it's not working for me. I mean, Wet n Wild has cheaper eyeshadows, but they're better. They have more pigment, they don't blend away. And just right now, I'm not impressed by this palette. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go ahead and try to go in with these shimmer shades. I'm going to use my MAC 242 brush. Let's just see what this looks like. Jeez, man. Alright, I'm going to try to use my finger. Okay, a finger is the way to go with it. That's not too bad. But the matte shades are just not impressive at all. I feel like this palette is just not worth the money. You could get some, I mean, when you go to blend it out, it blends away. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, that's a very just blah palette. This has got to be a miss. I am not impressed with this at all. This, oh, it just makes me irritated. I would pass on this if you see it on the website, which I'm pretty sure this is like a super popular item because it was popping up all over the place, and I was like, okay, I'll try it out. Okay, so if you guys are wondering, this was $10.38 and it has 4 stars, which I'm really I don't understand why this has 4 stars. It should have like 2. So this one's called the Burgundy Color Palette, and it looks completely different online, like the middle shade at least, than it looks in person. This one has 4 stars again and is $10.18. So we're going to test it out and see how well it works. So really quickly, I am going to go in just with this cream shade in Bay all over my lid. This is from the Huda Beauty palette, but the flossy one does not have a nice like matte shade. Look at that. The flossy one does not have like a nice matte shade to put all over the lid, so we're just going to throw this one on. Alright, so we've got that primer set. Now we're ready to go. So the first shade I'm going to take is this one right here. And again, we're going to throw it in the crease. This is looking more like a creamsicle shade on my eye, which is really weird. But this is the shade I have on. But on my eye, it just looks like kind of creamsicle-ish. It's weird. It looks like it's like maybe oxidizing in certain areas. Like this area looks really yellow. This looks yellow. It's a little weird, but we're going to keep it moving. Alright, moving on. Now I'm going to take this shade right here and throw this into my crease as well. Mainly like right here in the outer V and in the crease. I feel like these look different on the eyes. Just be me, but they look lighter than they do in the pan. Alright, let's just get to the nitty gritty. Let's go into this one. Whoa, see, this one packs some punch. And then you apply it to your eye and it's just like meh. This is not going how I planned for it to go. Thought this was going to be a really good video. Good makeup. Guys, this is, I hope you can tell. It looks so pigmented when you swatch it and you put it on your eye and it's just, again, they're kind of blending away and just looking so bland. Alright, moving on. Let's try the darker shade. This one. Let's see how you work. This one looks pretty. It looks pigmented. I mean, for some people, they probably won't care, but for me, that deep shade is not on my eye. And then you blend it, and it's gone. Let's try one of the shimmer shades, okay? So I'll go in with this one. This one looks real pretty. Having to really dig my brush in here. They're $10, but you could get better eyeshadows for $10. Look, apply it with your finger, that looks way better. So the shimmer is okay. It's not my favorite. Definitely recommend using it with your finger. But I'm just so, I mean, the whole palette is just like a no for me. My personal opinion, I would pass on this one too. It's just not pretty on the eyes. It's not like, it's not enjoyable to work with. I think for $10 you can get something way better. I hate being negative, but damn, that was not impressive. I mean, two palettes that both didn't work very well. So now we're going to go in with this primer. This is the Pore Minimizing Foundation Primer, and it is oil-free. It says it's suitable for all skin types, used daily to brighten and improve the overall appearance of skin while minimizing large pores, fine lines, and imperfections. Wear on its own or under your foundation for a long-lasting, flawless finish. This packaging is really pretty. It's just a really classic, sleek black bottle. And then that's what it looks like. Kind of like a sunscreen. No, not really sunscreen. It looks like a gel moisturizer with a little bit of sunscreen. Doesn't smell like anything, like literally nothing. It smells like nothing. It's getting a little tacky. It's definitely drying down. Whoa, it's drying down. That was quick. Oh no. He's here. Oh, lazy girl. Okay, so I put that primer on and it really feels super good. It's very, very lightweight. Again, there was not a fragrance or anything. So this is not new, but I wanted to use it for this video. It's the Dermacol Film Studio Makeup Cover Foundation. This is a really intense full coverage foundation. I tried this so long ago, but I haven't really been using it. Mainly because I don't have my shade. I got this one in the color 223. And we're just going to apply this to our skin. You take the top off, there's a little piercing thing right here. You just go boop, pierce it, and then you're good. Oh, now this one's too dark. I can't win with this foundation. Maybe, actually, not bad. I barely had anything on my brush. Wow. Okay, this color is actually good. I barely had anything, like I just went to tap it a little bit. You do not need a lot of this foundation. It is so full coverage, long wearing. For some reason, I'm getting patchy up here. I think I got a little too excited too quickly because now I'm getting patchy. Let's see if we could just press it in. Now we're going to move on to this concealer palette. It comes with a little brush, so we're going to use that today. It's the 15 Natural Concealer Tones, and it's just like a little concealer palette. I figured I would try it out. This is a very lightweight palette because it's so cheap. Look at this. Okay, this flimsy ass. What is this? We're just going to go in. I'm going to take a mixture of these lighter shades, probably this one, these two right here. Use a brush for the first go around. Okay, this is looking a little pink, so let's go in with some warmer tones. I don't really like this brush because it's swiping away my foundation and everything. Oh my god, this damn video is going south. The concealer doesn't look bad, but I'm not getting a lot of coverage, so I'm going to go in with this Smashbox buildable concealer brush, and I'm just going to take it, my brush, and we're just going to apply it and then blend it out with the foundation brush again. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but oh, I need a close-up mirror. Nobody has a mirror. It just looks really dry, you see in here. Oh gosh, that is rough. That is rough, rough, rough. I mean, you still see some darkness in here that it's not covering. This eye looks way better, but it's definitely like a creamy concealer, like something where if you're oily, I would say stay away from it. If you're dry, then you could try it out if you like more of a medium coverage concealer. But yeah, not my favorite. So now we're going in with this Sacha Buttercup Setting Powder, and this is in Buttercup Light. This is just like a yellow toned powder. So this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna open it up. It's a really huge jar. This is filled to the top. I feel like it's very rare for people to fill up the powders this much, so I appreciate that. So it's super yellow. I'm just going to go ahead and set my face. I'm going to use a big powder brush. I'm not baking with it. I'm just going to take it to go underneath my eyes. Ooh, okay. Okay, now the concealer really doesn't look that bad. Thanks, it's so creamy. It was really accentuating my pores and my texture. I mean, there's still so much darkness showing through. So if you don't really need a lot of coverage, you might like it. But for me, I like a full coverage finish, so I wouldn't use it. I like this powder. So again, that's the Sacha Buttercup Setting Powder. Good stuff. Go into bronzer. I'm using the What Up Beaches matte bronzer. It just looks like this. I love the name of it. And then here's the color. That color looks good. Looks good to contour. Alright, so I'm going to use my regular bronzer brush, which this is from Soho. See how this looks as a bronzer? It looks a little cool tone to be a bronzer, but... Dude, that looks so good. It is more cool tone, which normally I like to contour with, but it doesn't look terrible. Chisel these out. Now that I have it contoured, I think I would just use this specifically for contouring, not for putting it on the cheeks, because now I'm just looking kind of gray. A really nice powder. If you like more cool tone bronzers, this one's the way to go. Not bad at all. So again, this is the What Up Beaches. It has a mirror. I approve that one. Going on to the thing I'm most excited about is the Color Blusher 5 Color Effects Blush Container. I don't know what you would call this. Basically, it's 5 blushes stacked on one. How cool is that? So you have this color, Vibrant. You have more of an orange tone, more of a like kind of dolly pink color, and then you have this really great kind of mauve nude shade. So you have all 5 of these. Of course, I'm going to go with this one right here, and I'm going to apply this to my cheeks. Ooh, it's pigmented. Wow, that is pigmented. This isn't terrible. I think if you want 5 blushes in one product, if you want to use it for traveling, you could do that with this. And all the blushes are matte, so I like that. I think this is not bad. Now we're going to go in with this highlight trio from City Color. I don't know if this is drugstore brand or not, but I saw this and I've never tried anything from the brand before. So it's just a little tiny, very tiny highlighter palette. You guys know I love the Flower Beauty one. That's one of my favorites right now. But I figured I would test this out. So I'm going to go in with probably these first 2 shades right here. I'm going to use my Smashbox brush. Alright, see what you're working with here. It's not bad. Ooh, you can build it up. You can for sure build it up. Okay, so this is the gold one. And it's not showing up super gold, more like a champagne color. You could have a really intense highlight, or you could tone it down and blend it out. I don't think it is better than the Flower Beauty one, but dang. Alright, next up, I'm going to be trying this Deep Sea Automatic Diamond Eyebrow Pencil. So that's what it looks like right there. Looks promising. It says it's waterproof. Did I get this in the shade Deep, or is it called C? This has a crown. Ooh, okay, this is different. So it kind of looks like the Goof Proof, but it is thinner, as you can see. And then you have a spoolie on the end. The only thing I'm hoping with this one is that it doesn't break on me because it seems pretty thin. I just kind of fell in love the other day with the L'Oreal brow pencil. I just kind of fell in love with the L'Oreal brow pencil the other day, so let's see how this looks. Ooh, that gives you a thin tail. Ooh, I like that. Definitely is deep for me. It's very creamy. Kind of has a waxy consistency. Definitely gonna have to go in with something lighter in part of the eye. Okay, wow, that is deep. This is the shade 02. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to be brunette anytime soon, so I'm surprised this is the shade that it is. I'm going to use this Eyeliner brow pencil in the shade Blonde just to do the inner part of the brow, see if we can make this work. But it's not bad. I mean, it filled in the brows really quickly. Like I said, it has that consistency, so it kind of just lays down the brow. It's just the color is really off and I need to touch up with concealer. But it is more of a thinner product, which I like. So now I'm going to use this felt tip eyeliner pen. So here is the eyeliner pen. Oh! One swipe, baby. That's what it looks like. One swipe. I have high hopes. We will see. Such a pointy felt tip liner that it really just flicks that wing right there. It's not drying down matte, which is what I prefer, but it's not terrible. Like, I can get over that with how black this is and how it makes my liner look. Next up, we are going to use this waterproof retractable eyeliner pencil and sharpener. Oh, and sharpener. So there's a sharpener at the bottom if you want to use that, but let's see what this looks like. Ooh, okay. Not bad. All right, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, this is not going well. This is like this is one of those cases where the eyeliner is just like too thick in consistency that it doesn't want to apply to your eye. Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. I wouldn't use it again, but it's not terrible. Okay, so the mascara I'm using is this Golden Collection by Vivienne Sabo. It's the Cabaret Artistic Volume Mascara. This reminds me, I don't know why, but it reminds me of Willy Wonka, the movie, and like the golden ticket and the bar. Oh! So it opens up like this. There it is. Plastic wand. It tells you that on the packaging. There's the package. Looks kind of expensive. Definitely is a plastic wand. Let's just see. What it's doing is it's separating them, but making them look like they're wet, if that makes any sense. It's not like fluffy lashes. Instead, it just looks like kind of clumpy, but separated lashes. Does that make any sense? I wish I wouldn't have put this liner on. It's the weird, I think it's the formula that's doing it. So your lashes don't look fluffy. Like, the more you apply, the more it coats the lashes and then separates them in clumps. This is like a mascara you put on and it looks like you're wearing false lashes because your lashes look fake. Not a good fake, but like a plastic fake. That's what these look like. I did buy lashes, but honestly, these are so pretty that I don't want to waste them on this video because I'm about to just take my makeup off and redo it. But I wanted to share it with you guys because I think they are so pretty and well worth it. But how pretty are these lashes? You guys, they are so fluttery. All right, before I get like too deep into it, let me just see how thick the band is. Oh, yes. Yes. Just imagine that. The band is not super thick at all. Girl, y'all need to stop what you're doing. If you love lashes, and go order these lashes because that's super pretty. Okay, so the last thing we have is matte lip gloss. These are Lasting Hydra Matte Lip Glosses. Transparent color to show a thrilling, charming lip makeup. So these are the 3 light shades in the palette. I'm guessing I'm going to go with this one. They are more matte. They are definitely like a matte gloss, like where it's not super shiny. I'm going to use the shade 01, which is Silk Indulgent. I don't know what it is about this packaging, but it's kind of making me, like, my teeth hurt. It sounds kind of weird, but oh my god. Okay, they're super opaque. I don't know what that whole transparent. They kind of smell like, what do they smell like? Kind of smell like a delicious cookie. There's 01 and Silk Indulgent, but I'm going to take Bear With Me and put this on top. Let's put Lulu on top. I feel like these are drying down to more of a liquid lip type situation. At first they were definitely kind of glossy, but now they're really starting to dry down. Okay guys, so that is it for this Amazon full face makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought down below in the comments. I think my standout product is this powder, this Buttercup setting powder, the What Up Beaches bronzer. The primer was really great for my face. Also, the highlight trio was really nice as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
AAA credits, alright. Hang up the phone and let your heart break on the